In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an upright necklace display, all on only using Zbrush and Zmodeler. So let's do it. To start, this is my example, right? But let's start from scratch. So we're gonna select our cylinder or whichever of our subtools here. Now we press Make Polymesh 3D. Now that we have selected Polymesh 3D, we're gonna go to our Move brush, select your gear, and now Polycube. Now that we're here on Polycube, I'm gonna turn on Polyframe. To select Polyframe, the shortcut is Shift F in order to have it selected, right? Perfect. So now I have my Polycube with the Polyframe, and I'm gonna divide it by 18. There you go, 18 here. Now I'm gonna put 18 here too. That's the hard part, to dial it perfect. There you go, perfect. And on this part I have, let's get rid of all of them. Perfect. So now we go back to our gear, Gizmo 3D, and now we're gonna start scaling at our content. So I think that this could be like the stand itself, but I'm gonna duplicate it because I'm gonna use the same Polycube to make my base. So first, let's rename it, make everything clear and organized, like wood. No caps, like wood stand. Fail. Wood stand. Now I'm gonna duplicate my base, and the other one gonna be my base. And just for reference, we're gonna turn it 90-degree angle, and we're gonna place it somewhere around here. Perfect. So let's go back to our wood stand. We want to activate the symmetry and go back to our draw or cue. So now I'm here. I'm gonna select, we're gonna go to our Zmodeler brush, which is under here, and then Zmodeler will be the last one. And we're gonna hover over one of our faces, and then we're gonna press the spacebar. With the spacebar, we're gonna select a single poly, and we're gonna press Alt and color 1, we skip 2, we color another one, we skip 2, and maybe another one. Yeah, there you go, perfect. So now we're gonna tap on our face and go down. You see, just went down once and it snapped there. Perfect. Now we're gonna be on and off our symmetry mode. To do that, we're gonna press dynamic, and let me see, where is dynamic? Dynamic should be under geometry, dynamic subdivision, and then you press here. So what I just did is that I just customized my user interface, but everything is here. So if I wanna, again, I'm gonna go press Shift F, and I'm gonna smooth subdivision to 4, just to have an idea. Okay, perfect. Now, I don't like this part at all, so I'm gonna press dynamic again, Shift F, Control Z, so I'm gonna go back. There you go. I like to have these two dark. This one is like too much, right? So perfect. So now dynamic again. Oh, sorry. There you go. Perfect. Dynamic. Smooth around 4. And there you go. So it means that here we're gonna be able to put two necklaces on the top, right? So now let's do the same, but now with the sides. So I went again, Shift F, and I'm gonna tap maybe this face, 1, 2, another one, 1, 2, another one, repeat, and okay, perfect. So now that I have all those ones selected, I tap on my face, press it down, and that's it, right? So now we go back to our dynamic, and that's how our piece gonna look like. So now I like the depth here. Let me zoom. But I don't like the depth here. I think here should be a little bit farther. So again, dynamic, all these faces are selected the same color. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna press Alt, tap here, 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 and here. So remember that we have our symmetry on. And we move down another one, perfect. Let's check our dynamic. Yeah, I think that's totally gonna work. So now I wanna have another insert here on the front. And to do that, I'm gonna recycle my base. So I'm gonna duplicate my base and I'm gonna move it 90 degrees. I'm gonna position it here on the front and I'm gonna scale it down. No right and wrong here, it's just whatever you like, right? So let's say that it sits somewhere around there. Also, I would like to have another thing framing there. So maybe there you go. And the same, we want to press dynamic. That's how it's gonna look like. Geometry, subdivision of 4. Good. So now I'm gonna select only this one. Okay, I'm gonna hide those two. I'm gonna stop my dynamic. And you see how we have no edges here? I'm gonna add an edge, and there is a little reason why. We're gonna put our frame, but we're gonna use our mesh as a guide. So to do that, we hover over here, we press a spacebar, insert, single edge loop. There you go, perfect, somewhere there. And now again over this one, we're gonna press a spacebar. We're gonna add crease, edge loop partial, and we tap here. Perfect. Now, this one is creased, right? Now that this one is creased, we're gonna go to our stroke palette. And we're gonna go to our, I'm gonna select curves multi-tube, stroke, curve function, and now here, get rid of borders, get rid of polygroups. We're gonna use crease edges, and we press once, and perfect. We have here this, right? So nothing has happened until we tap it, but our draw size is 1. Let's try a 10. Why 10? No reason, it's just a number, right? Let's see what it gives us. Perfect. So that's how it's gonna look. To me, it's a little bit too thick. So let's put let's say 5, and we tap again. You know what? Looks good, looks good. Let's just give it a little bit of maybe a little bit more. 7. There you go. So now this one is mask. Let's clear our mask by pressing Ctrl and dragging. And let's press our dynamic and see how it looks. So this is how it's gonna look now. What do you think? Maybe the other side was better? I don't know. It's just a personal choice here, right? So let's do it with a 4, see what it gives us. There you go. I like it. And this is the best part, like now we can move our topology a little bit. Doesn't seem like a lot, right? But making it uneven makes for better design. We're gonna do this after, but that's the idea. So now we have to get rid of this line. To do that, we go back to our stroke palette and here, delete. Perfect. Now that it's deleted, we're gonna check our topology. There you go, Shift F. And now these little corners kind of bothering me. So I'm gonna go move topological, sorry. Make our brush bigger, select our edge, and then just move it a little bit, you know? There you go. Small tweaks here and there. Ever so subtle. There you go. Now let's work with our base. You know, actually I found something. I think that proportionally speaking, this one is too thick. So we're gonna press Alt, tap on our mesh, move, and let's make it a little bit like narrower. Almost like if this is made out of bamboo, so very thin wood. Better. There you go. Happy little mistakes. Perfect. Now let's work on our base. Our base, I like it a little bit narrower. There you go. We're gonna go to our Zmodeler, brush, and now we have to add an edge here, an edge or two. I think we should add two. So I'm gonna press a spacebar, insert, multiple edge loops, and then we tap here, and then we have one. We move the cursor up, or your Cintiq. Now we have this, and I think this will work. Perfect. So now I go back to my base, and I'm gonna hide these two. There is a shortcut how to hide it. I just don't know the name of the shortcut at the moment, but to me it's called solo. Okay, little rant. Where is solo? Where is solo? Where is solo? Yeah, it should be here. Oh, perfect. Yes, here you can press solo mode. I don't know what's the shortcut. I just have it on my keyboard setup, right? But if you press solo, it hides everything. So perfect. We're gonna press solo mode, and now we're gonna select all these ones. We go back again to our Zmodeler, press spacebar, Q mesh, and there you go. Start selecting faces. Oh, I forgot to turn my symmetry back on. That's okay. Now we're gonna go down one. Move. Dynamic. Okay. To me, I think I need to get rid of this one. So we're gonna select all these ones and go down one more. I think that will do. So now let's tilt this one 45 degrees. So here we're gonna select everything by pressing Ctrl A, sorry, mask everything. And now we're gonna press Alt and this icon just to center everything. Now I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna go to my mesh, to my wood stand. There you go. And we're gonna select here the well-known pizza boxes. So now the pizza boxes is selected. We're gonna go just by pressing Alt, we move our gizmo down, and we're gonna tilt it a little bit. Again, not right or wrong, it's just whatever works for us, right? So ideally, if we're gonna render, this part should be touching, right? But that's too much, so we're gonna fix that. We're gonna go back to our base, deselect everything by control dragging. Now, these two blocks was a little bit too much, so we have to move these ones up, I think. So we're gonna go back to our Zmodeler. We're gonna select these faces, tap on any of them, and then go up. Oops. There you go. I think that might work. Now we move a little bit up, almost touching. Now we press dynamic. We go to 4 and voila, there you have it. A necklace stand. So now you can use this as a prop. You can set up your necklaces here and then take it to your render engine, right? Maybe on the next episode I will do a render based on this model and maybe UV unwrap it, see what happened. So anyways, thank you so much and have a nice day. Cheers.